Teach, guide, and protect. I can't explain it, but these words have been rolling through my head for longer than I can remember. Technically, since I still needed my own teaching, guiding, and protecting. My name is Matilda Murphy, and even when the inclinations to teach, guide, and protect weren't labeled in my mind, the feelings were there, and the feelings were strong. Teach. Watching people gain knowledge is incredible. Think about it. You have this collection of knowledge in your mind that shapes your understanding of the world around you, and you take that knowledge and you share it with someone else. You pluck it from your brain and you give it to them, and they have that much more knowledge to shape the way they view this world. It's just absolutely incredible. For example, I was a writing tutor in college. Basically, I would go over students' college papers or any other piece of their writing, and I would work with each student to better his or her writing. So nearly every day of the week throughout college, I got to sit down with students and just exchange knowledge with them, and they would progress as writers right before my eyes. And their personal collection of knowledge would grow. Watching students progress so much as a tutor has encouraged me so much to become an actual school teacher. Guide. When I showed up at Flagler College in 2013, I noticed that I was finally old enough to start taking independent strides towards making a difference in my surroundings. The biggest and most immediate change I wanted to make to my new campus was to make it more sustainable. I looked around and decided to start a club where I could gather with other people who also had an interest in making the campus more sustainable, but probably didn't know how or where to start. With some work, I became the co-founder and president of a club named Green Team. I helped guide the members of the group and even myself to reaching our potentials and making a difference. Protect. I don't know if this is the norm, but I had one of those moments when you become a teenager and you have an epiphany and you know exactly what you want to do with the rest of your life. Is that normal? No. Regardless, I did, and I remember showing up to a summer camp for the first time when I was just freshly 13 years old, looking around and deciding that I love camp, but that I would actually just like to be a camp counselor. The responsibility, accountability, and adoration the counselors held for my peers and myself was so admirable, and I knew I wanted to be just like them. Childhood was great, don't get me wrong, but I always just wanted to be an adult taking care of kids. There's something about getting kids excited to participate in activities, watching their faces light up in response to getting teased or praised, and encouraging smiles to come creeping back out of their teary faces that brings me the truest happiness. So here I am, searching for a career in which I can achieve my truest happiness every day, teaching, guiding, and protecting.